Hello, my name's Dave Butler. I'm the author of this book, Read and Write Every Day, for pre-entry students. So it's for teachers to use with pre-entry groups. I use this with my students. I'm a teacher at Glasgow Clyde College. And I used to, before I had this, I used to spend a lot of time, hours and hours, looking for material, writing material, endless searches online and lots of photocopying. So what I've built here is a package, I hope, that means you can save hours and hours of prep time. And my students seem to enjoy the books. So let me show you what I have here. This is for classroom use. So you've got here 14 units, relevant topics for students like food, health, jobs, my city, my country, free time. I can show you and there are sample units online. I'll show you in a moment sample units. But you've got here in the book, look, if I go to unit 6, food, I'll just give you an example. You get some vocabulary. Oh, sorry, what's that? Don't know why that's going off. You've got here some vocabulary and some phonics work. You've got texts to read aloud. So you've got this student, Fatana. This is about Kabuli rice. Students can read these aloud. You've got comprehension tasks, you've got reading and writing tasks, spelling, lots of practice, look, say, cover, write, check, and writing, personalized writing tasks, write about the food you like and don't like. So each unit has 2 or 3 sort of reading and writing lessons like that. You've got phonics work, you've got, just a moment, you've got phonics work, numeracy work. Also, linked to this book, this is for classroom use, but linked to this book, you've got a workbook with homework tasks. So anything they do in class, you consolidate, they consolidate through self-study at home. Very simple, gap fills, reorder a jumbled sentence, that type of thing. Very easy, simple for students to follow. Again, you can see a sample, I'll show you in a moment, but you can see a sample unit for this online. We also have a teacher's book with lesson plans, teaching tips, extra material. And talking of extra material, let me show you the website. So if we go to, just a moment, I'm going to go to I'll show you from the homepage. This is the website, esolbooks.com. Okay, that's the homepage. If you go to resources, read and write everyday extra materials, then you've got various options here, but if you go to PowerPoints, then you get, for each unit, you get a Kahoot. There's a link to a Kahoot game for the end of unit kind of revision and some fun for the students. If I click on download, then you will download a folder of extra material. That includes PowerPoint slides. If I go to, you can see here, you've got a folder. You get a folder of extra material. So that includes PowerPoint slides and audio. So for each lesson in the book, you get PowerPoint slides to give feedback. You might want students to read aloud from the board. Okay, and then you've got games like Kim's Game and extra materials. There's a PDF of extra materials and worksheets. So that is there for each unit in the book, free access, open access. Also on the website, if I go back to the website, you have a click back. Can you see YouTube? There's a YouTube channel for teachers, one for students. So I'm building this, it's not finished, but for eventually for each unit, there are videos to send students a link and they can get extra practice for their reading and writing. Finally, from here, then, if I go back to the website, if I go to books here, read and write every day, we have 3 different series here. This one's for sort of low beginners, read and write every day upper. There's a writing for National 5, which is B2 upper intermediate. But if I go back to read and write every day, we have sample units. If you scroll down, sample unit for the student's book, workbook, teacher's book. If you just click on that, you get a PDF sample unit so you can try it in class. Okay. Right, so as I said, you've got here a package. I don't need to spend hours photocopying, searching for material. Just got my student's book here. Obviously, supplement it as well. I've got my own extra material, but there's a ton of material from this workbook and the extra materials online. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.